Hello and welcome back to FTB Skies episode 24. I just have a villager spawn down there, it looks like it. Like shinies, you know? Capture it, and we still have a storage over here. So, in between episodes, I did a slight little bit thing. I did craft a small enclosure here, and I did lure in two of the bees. So basically take a nest. So I took the oak nests, placed them around. I fed some honey treat into them, and I was lucky enough to get one of each of those bees, quick and easy. I then breeded them up twice, and I got a lumber bee child from it each time. That lumber bee child is slowly being incubated, I guess, in the baby incubator. And that turns it into a full-fledged lumber bee adult. So that one has a high productivity. This one has a medium. Oh, there's different traits of them. Oh, so no. So in order to really optimize this, I should probably figure out some way of fiddling around with the genetics at some point. If I want to do that, universal cable and a bit of honey treat. Okay, not that I really need either, but great. Okay, let's clean up here. Did I actually have enough time? Have they? They have almost idled enough to be able to breed again. I just want to kind of fill up the beehive over there with at least the number of bees that is relevant for it. I think that can be 5 in it, right? Yeah, so 5. So I already have 3 of them, so I need. I want 2 more. And this one here is almost done. Perfect. So it is the small bits and bobs. Okay. So last time I was looking at some of these things here, I kind of got annoyed that I don't have anything like autocrafting anything ready. So this time around here, I'm going to start punching a few holes in the walls so that I can place automation in behind it. My first piece of automation would be a smelter. Did I craft this extra smelter at some point? I think I did. I have a smelter here, yeah. So my first one would be placing a smelter somewhere and then start having that automated up. Yeah, okay, that could be covered up, so that shouldn't be a problem. But in order to do... Wow! I wanted to stay up here. In order to do that, I need to figure out my situation with the channels and stuff. Because for each of those ranged over there, I think I want to have a... So we can go with the dense smart cables over there, meaning that it will have 32 channels instead of 8. And I think that would be preferable. But I do also need to look into the P2P network for that, I think. So if we start by placing a P2P network here and move that, I don't know which one I need. I need the Flux cable, I think. Let's see if we can actually move it over there. The big question comes in, how do I want to actually hook that up? So from my perspective here, I want to have power. How do I want to do that? If I want the network to come in here, so basically take the cabling and go over there. Then I can place it something like that. I'm likely gonna have to actually place it outside. So yeah, I need to look into how to create some panels or something for it. So if I do, let's say I go and do the P2P tunnel to there. And then I take the dense cable. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be super expensive, but yeah. Something like that. I do need the interface, I believe. It's been so long since I've actually done these kind of things here that I don't remember. I think I need an interface if my memory serves. If I can get around here to actually placing it. So place an ME interface there. Can I not? Oh, buggers. Okay, so can I do like this? And then have a single line that goes up there. Oh, okay, refined storage cables is not what I wanted to use. I want to use this one here. I can do that way. Now we should have one item that is hooked up on it. So in order to configure this, I'm trying to learn this while I'm doing or relearn it, I guess. I believe I click that one, right? Do not restore configuration for a compatible device. Okay, do I need to do something like shift right click it? New device configuration done. Cool. And if I then go in here and fly up, I think, and then turn off the hover mode, go down here like that. So now it has loaded in the configuration. I wonder, does that mean that we have a smelting factory interface hooked up? Is this getting power? Device offline. Might need to have a power to transport it though. So do I need some quartz? Some quartz fiber. It's been so long. So if I just do like that. That this network over here is definitely online. This one is online. See if that actually did that bring it online. Do I need to also? I might also need to kind of transfer the power over here. Offline. Am I using the wrong P2P tunnel? I think I am using the correct one. Device offline? Yeah, I get that you're offline. Hello, B. Let's see. Ah, perfect. So now I'm forcing myself to actually do what I should be doing. So, oh, even that one is offline. Why is that one offline? So let's see, we have this one here. Loaded configuration. So this one here is already hooked up to that. Two sources. Excellent. Ooh, nice. What is that? Budding selenium. Combustion. Terra steel. That's a nice bee. I need to do like something slightly different here. Isn't there? Let me check. Let me check here. So one of those. Can I then do it as slightly more or less destructive? Okay. I wonder, do I need to place something like that and then place not like that. You removed. You should be removed. You should be placed here. Place you there. Okay, so it only breaches one. It doesn't allow multiples. That's okay. Does that mean that I need to tweak something over here for that to work? Now that one is online. Okay, so I should technically now have a. Let's see, do I have a? How do I? I'm still confused where they are coming from. Like, I think I have been everywhere. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see. Did we encoding? Nope. Access terminal. Pattern providers. How can I do the thing about getting the access allowed there? So I have a pattern encoder. I have a crafting terminal, storage. I have a pattern access terminal. I think that's the one I have here, right? Yep. So just for the fun of it, let's say we want to encode something here. We need a housing or a pattern thingy for it. What's it called? Blank pattern. So we need to craft a blank pattern before anything else. Let's just take a bunch of them. We're going to use it at some point anyway. If we place them here, we can then go in and say we want to have... oh, there's different types of doing them. Okay, cool. So I want to take this one here. I want to do something very, very simple, something I'm probably not going to use that much. So mechanism, I think. Do I want to use it here? Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the steel dust and use this for steel dust, not the other way around, and do like this. So one steel dust becomes one steel ingot. So that's a simple recipe. If I go over here to my ME interface, that was not the way that I wanted it. Let's see, we have a pattern here. So the processing pattern, do I need to place it here? No, that's not the way to do it. Have it been so long that is it an interface I need maybe? Oh, this is an interface. What do I then need to actually autocraft? I need the ME interface. No, that's correct. Nope, that looks about right. Do I need a crafting card for that? I thought that the crafting card would do something else though. Well, before I get into all of that, I do actually need to set up a crafting unit setup. So I don't know how many of those I need, but I do need some of the coprocessors. Do need some of the smaller, bigger, and different sizes of them. Do I need this? Let's see. Pattern provider. So this takes in patterns. Can this also be converted into something? Pattern provider. Am I on the right path now? Maybe? I don't know. It's been too long since I've actually played around with this. So let me see. Do I have some? I have some red tulips. Perfect. So give me one red tulip, and then I'll surround this like that, and I have some red cables. So that means that I'm remembering wrong. Okay, let me see. So pattern provider here. Let me try and place that here and see how that goes. I do have one channel used, so that's fine. If I then place that here, does that mean that I can now make steel? It has a plus up there, so I guess I can craft. Let's say I just want to craft one. There's no crafting CPUs available. Okay, so that is the pattern provider, is the one that I need to hook up to machines. Perfect. Is there anything else here? Can I do something about like changing the name or something? Or nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, perfect. But yeah, not perfect, but it's functional here. And oh, I can see it here. So that was actually what I was hoping for. Yeah, okay, I can see it here as well. And I have a encoder here as well. It's not the same one, so maybe I want to actually, let me test this out. If I do like this, I then reopen here and I can get into it. Okay, cool. That's the first machine over here. Next one would then be the next one would then be, actually, now that I think about this here, I could take the red one there and just place it like that. And then say the next X amount of these here needs to have a cover on them in order to be, so how many did I actually open up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's the perfect number for the number of machines that I can place here. So if I do this all the way around along here, all the way to this point, then that should actually be the perfect for one of the lines. Yeah, this is not pretty, but it's not the worst thing either. Yeah. Networking here in applied logistic is the more complex way of going around them. But yeah, I like it. Can I do something that actually would prettify this a bit? Maybe. But for now, nope. So those things away. Secondly, we actually need some sort of an autocrafting setup. The autocraft setup in applied and logistic is, again, a pattern provider, so might as well craft one more of those. And then I need a molecular. I need a few of these. I need the molecular assembler. Molecular? I don't know. That's probably a fancy way of spelling or pronouncing that. I'm going to take 4 of these for one pattern provider, meaning that this one pattern provider here would be able to serve 4 at the same time. I'm going to do something that's probably dumb. Well, maybe I wouldn't say dumb, but it's less optimal. So I'm going to actually just going to do it here for now. So this is a temporary setup. I want to get a proper crafting setup at some point with a better compact design. But for now, I'm just going to do a quick molecular assembly setup. My goal here is to actually have 8 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7. Something like that. Up to. Yeah. If I do like, not like that. I do have 5 of them like this here. And I have 3 more. That means that I could have 3 more like that. And then I need quite a few more of these. Oh, I'm running out of deformation cores. Is that deformation cores that I need for it? Annihilation cores. So yeah, and I do also need to look into how do I autocraft those kind of things. So this is by no means an optimal setup or anything, but it should be fairly functional for what I need it to do. 3 more here, meaning I can place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. I am fully aware that this is a terrible layout. It looks terrible, and it's by no means optimal. Like that. So the next bit here, 8 channel out of 8. So we actually have the full usage of everything now. Oh, I thought I actually needed to hook everything up. Oh, excellent. Let me take a look here. So if I go to this one here, I have 8. Why do I have pattern provide? Oh, right. Don't do that, please. How do I prevent that? Can I do like that? And do like this here. I just want the... Now I'm confused. Do I want the molecular assemblers to be there, or do I want the other one to be there? I think I want the pattern providers to be there. I'm slightly confused here. So this one uses 8 out of 8 channels. How many? Okay, I need to look into the how that works later on. For now, I want to have some sort of an autocrafting. So I actually want to... Can I make the... I wonder if I can make those as the first ones. So if we go in here, go to say we want this one here to be craftable. So now it is craftable. We want the formation core to be craftable. So now it can be made craftable. We want the crafting table to be craftable. Substitution enabled. So I don't actually want it to be... Can I don't think I wanted to substitute. I think I just wanted to be the exact one that I told it to use. And actually, let me craft it like that as well. So that now when I go in here, I say you go into the pattern providers, I believe. I should be able to tell it, please craft me some crafters. Let's see. Okay, the first test here. Can I craft? I can technically do it, but crafting CPUs. I tried to skate around it, but it did not work. So crafting CPUs, we need to have... I think I want to have at least one of the bigger ones. I don't think I can go for the top one right now, but I will have one of the bigger ones. Maybe I want to test that out a bit later. I think I just want like a 16K or something for the first build. But I do want the bigger ones, and I want a multitude of different ones because I believe there is different sizes of different crafts or something like that. Where is my storage component? That's the one I was looking for. So we want, I don't know, 27 of these. Can't remember how much that gives me, but I think it gives me a good amount. So that gives me 9, and that gives me enough for a 316K. I think that should be the perfect amount for it. So if we go for the 16K here, we need some crafting units. So I need at least 27 different crafting units, I think. Right, so 9, 9, 18, 27, yeah. Did I have one? I already have one, so like that. 27 here. We do need a... I don't know if I need this one, actually. I think I do. I just can't remember. I do want a crafting monitor attached to it. So let me see if I can craft that up. So a crafting monitor, that's one of them. I did want the 16K here. I want 3 of them. What else do we have here? That's the crafting unit, crafting co-processing unit. I think I need a few of these as well. Take 4 for now and just grab the rest of them. So I'm not sure exactly how many of these I need for the first build, but let's take a attempt at it. So I want something in, actually, that structure. And I want the crafting units to be there somewhere. I want these here to be all the way around it. I don't want you to be there, actually. I want you to be there. I want the crafting monitor to be in the center. How do I do this best? Something like that. So that should actually give me the device that I need in order to craft it. In order to hook it up, I do need to get some lines away from here. So if I place you here, and then do I have more fluid glass? I do. So if I take you here and create a very, very ugly connection to it. Again, I need to craft it, create a dedicated space for it at some point. Let's see. So this here actually hooks up the devices online. Perfect. And that actually means that we can now use this one here. What is this here? Auto selection only for request by players, for request by installation, for request by player automation. Yeah, fine. So this here should mean that I can now request one of these. Well, almost. I still need a bit here, but what if I go for a crafting table? Say I want 10 crafting tables. Start. And it crafts 10. Perfect. So now I actually have an automated crafting setup. Perfect. So just quickly back here to tell you that I am crafting up a smart little thing. At least I think it's a smart little thing. So it's yet another pedestal, because pedestal is so powerful. This one here has auto melt on it. Auto smelt, actually. Not like that. Offhand. There you go. And then the generator on it. And now we have a glass generator. Which makes it an exceptionally cool way of quickly getting additional resources. Let's see, can I? So all of these here should probably be locked, so that they don't get stuff in them that they shouldn't have. But I need some, where did I put my piping? There I did. And if I place you here, you connect to everything, because that's the way that you work. Let's see, if we do like this, you do like that, you now start pulling up, but I do probably need to upgrade it just a tiny bit. As you can see here, this slowly generates, slowly collects glass, but if I go in here and throw in the pipe upgrade here, it basically fills up the drawer almost instantly. A great way of getting a ton of glass in no time. I'll continue building on the stuff that I was in progress of. I actually just figured out how to do the crafter thing, so I pulled it down, and I'm gonna do it differently, because yeah, I did not know how that worked, so now I'll do it the proper way. Maybe I don't know. Anyway, I'll set it up, be ready for it, and I'll bring you back once I build it. Okay, so I have taken a thing from down here and moved it all the way over there in order to hook it up. I just need to hook up the last bits here with power. So this device is offline, so I need some sort of a power to flow to it. So if I do the regular, like, single fluids cable right here, that should actually, shouldn't that bring, yeah, that brings it online. Perfect. I do also need to actually convert it over here. I think it is, yeah, here. So this device is online, this is offline. So in order to get that working, I do need some, where is it? Probably just take one of these again, and one of the quartz ones. So I need a, I don't want to do this. I don't like the view of it, but yeah, I'll probably clean this up in a bit. So place it like that. That should bring 32 channels online. Perfect. Cool. So now we have the top of this structure. Actually, I need this one further down, don't I? I think I do. Do I have any more smart bigger ones? Nope, I can't create one. I think I'm actually gonna do like that. And take this regular dense fluid cable and then take the smart one for this bit here. Okay. So this is where my chandelier of autocrafting will happen. Let's see if I can remember correctly. So crafts these here around here. Then place the cable anchors on each end of all of them, except for the spikes of them. Oh, this is annoying the way that you slide around with the jetpack. Could also decrease the speed of it, but that should be fine. And I think it is like this for each of them. So like that. And then I'm gonna have one here as well. So let's see if I can actually build this without flying all the time. Something like that, if I remember correctly. Then I need the pattern providers as an edge item all the way around it. I think that's the way that it's supposed to be built. I don't know, but I think this is the way. Need at least one more. And this is layer 1. Layer 2 on top of this here would then be molecularly assemblers all the way around here, I think. So right now we are using too many channels. I wonder. Too many channels? How am I using too many channels here? So device online, too many channels. Oh, this is unlinked, so yeah, of course it's carrying too many channels. Memory card. Link it up. So carry 12 channels. That means that we now have 12. Okay, so that's fine. Okay. That means I can still place these, right? So that would still be 12 out of the amount of channels that I need. Big question here. Does it become available in here? I have the molecularly assemblers here. Is that the correct structure? Do it need to be like that? Let me take the patterns here and see what happens if I go to this one here and drops them in. So I want you there, maybe use similar like that, like that. Are you now in one of the pattern chests here? Let's see. Yes. Okay, so that actually works. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to see. The inner cube here, if I remember correctly, the similar build-up that I did right here, I need to actually do on the lower side, the bottom side of it. I do need to pattern provide all the way around here, and I think, if I remember correctly, that I can place pattern provide molecular assemblers all the way around the outer edge as well. But I need to look that up and to verify it. But yeah, so this is the basic structure of it. I think I can place like that here as well. Maybe. I think so. I probably need to bring this one down one further. Is this a dense one? Yeah, this is a dense one. I think I need to do like that in order to bring that down there, and then I have still 12 out of 13 channels. Oh, right, I have channels based on the pattern providers. Okay, so if I go in here and craft some more pattern providers, oh, I need some more I now can do this, but I am missing the fluid dust. What would look into that at some point. So now we have an autocrafting setup here. I'll try to complete the build of it. I do have a bit of ways to go, I think, from a construction perspective. So drop that in here. Let's see, we need not that one, we need the applied stuff, and we need to build a few more annihilation cores. Can't remember how many exactly I need of these, but I do need quite a few. If I have 12 over there, I probably need until I have 32 of them. That's my guess, at least. I just can't remember. So if I do this here, that increases the number from up to 20, and then I have 2 more, so that's 22. Perfect. And if I do this and this, still functional. All devices are online. Nobody is not online. Can I craft a few more of these? Oh, well, that's an expensive way of doing it. Let me just use up all those wood types that I have, apparently. Do I have any other items? 18 so far. Let's see how that goes. So, how far do we get with that? 8 more? I'm gonna place you around here then. This is slowly starting to take shape. See, how many do we have here? Device online, perfect. How many do we have? 28, so I can place 4 more. So 4 more, that would actually be perfect right here. And I have a bee that spawned. Yeah, I don't really care. So I do actually only need 2 more. That should be doable, I think. Damn. Start crafting, please. I need you. There we go. 2 more here and place you here and here. Does that actually mean that we now have 32 channels used, and we now should have quite a few of the other items in there? We don't need, let's see the table here, we do need like quite a few more of them. We need a bit of wood. Maybe I should actually hook up that over here at some point. That's the problem with having a remote small micro bases that doesn't gather in, resources to your primary base. I think I might want to change that at some point. Have only small amounts stored in places and then convey back and forth. Maybe. But yeah, the molecularly assemblers should be doable. Let me just craft 100 crafting probably. And I want the applied stuff here again, and in the applied here we have the molecularly assemblers. I don't remember how many I need of them, but I need quite a few. If I remember correctly, I need to place them at every single point that this one here goes off, like something like that. So that we get it everywhere. Is this device online? Yes, all devices are online, and we have 32 out of 32 channels. That means that if I go to here, I have a ton of space for crafting. Oh, that's so beautiful. Yeah. I now just need to craft a massive amount of them, but I don't actually want to do that in hand. So what does it take to set up this here? And it's easy enough. This one here should also be easy enough. So with those 2 crafted, I should be able to just say, go there, and can I please get a lot of them? Where are you there? Can I get like 40 of them? Is it slowly gonna craft them now? It is. Perfect. Excellent. So this now allows me to speed up the crafting of everything. If I remember correctly, and do correct me here if I'm not, but every single molecularly assembler basically allows you to do one craft. So for each molecularly assembler that touches pattern provider, you have the possibility of executing one craft. So the benefit of this structure here is that each of these items here will have 6 molecularly assemblers associated to them. That means that we will have the absolute maximum number of speed that we can get from crafting. So that should be very exciting. There is, however, also an upgrade that we can do here. So we have an acceleration card here that we can drop into these. I don't know if the pattern providers doesn't accept anything, but the molecular assemblers here do. So we can actually go in and upgrade it. It's going to be kind of difficult to get to the ones in the middle here, but yeah, we'll figure something out when we get that far. If we ever need to actually upgrade them, I haven't seen anything here that kind of indicates that we need super fast crafting or anything here. But then again, that's true for anything. If you have enough time, you don't need it to be fast, but the speediness of it also makes it faster to actually complete the pack itself. So slowly starting to get there. We are still at the correct number of channels. Yeah, 32 channels, so no additional ads there. Okay, we are running low on the flux crystal stuff again. I think I need to set up some sort of an automated fluix crystal crafter. I think I can use the easy villagers for it as well, which basically allows me to take any villager and any of those villagers and toss them into the autocrafting setup, I think it's called. So I'll show you in a moment what I mean once I've started up the craft here. What did I go for? Like 20 maybe? No. I could go for 20, but that means that I need to do this first. 20. Yes, craft. Perfect. So in easy villagers here, we have something called an autotrader. Autotrader is very, very, very nice in regards to kind of repeating the same trade over and over again. And my chain of thought here is that I take one of you flux guys here, I take your item here as well. I then place you over in my base somewhere, even though I'm not a big fan of having villagers in my base, but for now I'll place you down here. You can be placed right here. And we put in the charger, we put in the fluix researcher. We can then open this one here up. But looking at this here, you might notice that, oh, it cost 4 emeralds, whereas previously it cost 1 emerald. So before we get into that one there, we likely want to have the converter built. So let's build a converter for now. Oh, I only need 1. Then I need a brewing stand. I need some glass potions. I did have some, I thought. Yeah, but not enough. Let me craft a few more. I just want a stack of it or something like that. I don't even need a stack. Like, how many? 9 maybe? That's probably more than enough, but yeah, let's go for that now. Do I want this to happen down here? I guess I can. So let's have a sink here as well. So sink, brewing stand, glass, build up. Drop some of them in there. Get a fermented spider eye. We need 3 of them for what we have here. And we need a bit of blaze powder to power the brewing stand. So a bit of blaze powder here. And then fermented eye in there. We need some golden apples. So I think I need 2 of them for now. If I take you out here and I put you in here, nothing happens. But see if... but if I take an apple to throw in there together with a potion of weakness, that starts up a process where this guy here becomes a villager. Just because I don't want to wait for it, I'm gonna speed up the entire process. Oh, that is super loud. And I actually do like this. So there we go. So now he's been upgraded, so to speak. Oh, I need to not place him like that. He now costs 1 per item here. So I can now put this in here, and now we can convert 1 emerald into 4 of them automatically, which is pretty cool. And this can actually be automated so that I can drop in items from the top and pull out items from the bottom. And it will automatically wait until the renewal period and then re-renew, which is pretty cool. I don't know if I need any more right now of these, but I'll leave it here. Do I have a chest or something to leave the stuff in as well? Yep. Just, water bottles here. Did I have anything else that I was working with right here? I don't think so. Weakness. Or weakness. Oh, I did not intend for these potions to be taken as well. So we have quite a few weakness potions. We have a few apples here. I think if I actually craft... No, I did have enough of them, didn't I? So let me just pull out a few and then craft up. Leave that here. Then everything is ready for next time I need to upgrade or work with a villager. Cool. So slowly over time, that's going to renew, and we're going to get more of it. Let's go up and see if our Fluix stuff end up, and can we actually complete our Chandelier. Oh, perfect. Perfect. This looks great. So let's see. We have some applied. 20 more molecular assemblers. Let's see if that's enough, or if I cannot remember. I think it's like 70 something I need. 77 maybe. But I'm not sure. Cannot remember. The last one would be in here, like that. So that would be all of them, and then this is still online. Yeah. I don't think I can place any more molecular assemblers. I can build another chandelier at some point if I want to. I could even place one just for the sake of the visuals of it here. But yeah, for now I'm not going to do that. So this is our first bigger autocraft setup. It is kind of easy to set up, I think. It does, however, require a bit of fiddling around to figure out how to do it. But once you kind of understand some of it, then it becomes really, really easy to set up. But yeah. Oh, I might need to actually redo my AE network to figure out how I want to do things. I think there's a boundary here, isn't there? Let me actually check. F9. Yeah, so I might actually need to move some things around if I don't, unless I just want to ignore and say it's fine that it's going over the boundary of things. Maybe it should be fine as long as I keep them chunk loaded. So if I do like this, it should probably be fine. Yeah, let me just check what the timing says, and I'll probably need to do a bit of editing because I did record quite a few segments that I don't want this time around. Anyway, I'll just check on current progress, and then I'll get back to you. And I'm back. So I just took a quick look at the footage, and it looks like we are at the end of it. So I'm going to wrap up here and come back next time with the next bit of development. See you then.